And good morning, everybody from Arizona State University. This is the Sun Devil Fitness Center. My name's Tim Baggers, joined this morning by Sandy Rios. It is the Arizona Open. It is the quarterfinals of the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. Maria Jose Vargas against Jessica Parrilla.
A very emotional match, just because they were emotional type players, where they're both going to give you everything. You're going to hear some screams, you're going to hear some yelling, and that's how they stay motivated.
Hey, so that's what we want.
Exactly.
Drama, right?
Yes, good drama. Good drama between these two.
I need a shirt with that. LPRT, the drama. Hashtag we want drama.
Yeah, exactly. Good drama.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the action here in Tempe, Arizona. We're about to start. Parrilla is the underdog.
We've got a question here from our ref, so we'll be started shortly here. Just making sure a few things, nothing's changed for her, so she knows exactly what she's calling.
No, it needs to be in English for the fans.
All right, and I think we're ready to start now.
Referee has a microphone for all the fans here watching on.
Which also helps us too, so.
So Vargas, the 2 seed, will be the favorite for this match. Let's see how it goes. Clean hitting from Vargas to start.
Yes, and you see her power right there. She's going to swing hard on just about every shot she gets. Screen serve, so we'll see second serve here shortly. And there we saw that Z serve from Vargas, which she used so effectively yesterday. We'll see how well it works against Parrilla.
And for me, Sandy, Jessica Parrilla can compete with Vargas. Power, athleticism, you name it. The key for me, who's going to make the most unforced errors?
Yes, and obviously that serve is going to be so important for both of them.
There's a little emotion from Jessica Parrilla. Why is she not the favorite? Well, the only time she won against Vargas was back in 2016.
Okay, and I think that was before her knee surgery, so maybe just not quite there. And she's had to fight her way back.
Well, the knee surgery is long done. She's back to her best.
Right, but she's having to fight to get up there, and that's what she's doing. So.
Well, she's there. I mean, this is a quarterfinal.
Yep.
Now she's got to beat the best. And a little push skip from Vargas. 1 serving 2.
And Parrilla's been playing well. She played very well at the Open, so she can do this. She just has to put it all together.
A complete game. That's good. 3-shot rally, clean hitting, good serve.
Very good serve on that one.
I think that if Parrilla can win the first game, there's the opportunity. And I think if Vargas wins this first game, it gives Vargas so much confidence that Vargas often starts a little nervous, a little jumpy, and then settles down.
We see her play as the game goes on and she starts playing well. It does. Her confidence, you can see her confidence go up and her shots become cleaner, crisper, and yes, I think you're right. Parrilla has to take this first one.
Both of these players very experienced. And Vargas hitting clean, played over 200 matches on tour. Jessica Parrilla, about 150. So both of these have been here before. They've done it. Now they have to do it against each other. Diving get, no.
Not quite. But you saw that Z serve from Vargas, which gave Rodriguez so much trouble yesterday. And that was another very good one. The only shot Parrilla had was into the back wall.
And you have to say Vargas has a slight advantage having played on this court yesterday. On our live stream, if you were watching, she defeated Rodriguez from Guatemala in 2 fairly comfortable games. And it was from this C serve that you mentioned.
Well, there you just saw a very good Z serve from Parrilla also. So I think we're going to see a lot of Z serves, and whoever gets them in the best is probably going to be the winner of this match.
Jessica Parrilla points down to where she should have hit it, which is to the backhand of Vargas, not the forehand. You saw what Vargas did on her forehand side. Ace serve from Maria Jose Vargas.
Very nice serve. Very, very well done.
4 serving 2. Parrilla just looks a little flat. That's a ball she should be getting back.
Well, the shot before that she should have put down, and she put a Z shot high that just set Vargas up.
You can see Parrilla trying to slow down Vargas. I like this strategy. Good call, screen serve, ball passing too close to Vargas. That's a fault serve, second serve coming up.
Well, Vargas is a rhythm player, and you want to break her rhythm.
Jessica Parrilla just pushing the ball back to the front wall. She was troubled yesterday by Aisling Hickey from Ireland, losing the first game in the early morning on Friday. Just seems to have started slowly.
Well, and I can't see her being tired. I mean, she is playing doubles with her brother Andre, but I think they only had 1 match yesterday. They may have had 2, but you know, her fitness level is always very high, so I don't think that's it.
This is just more maybe a warm-up issue.
Oh, big mistake.
Fortunately, well, it doesn't matter, but it was short.
Right. Yes.
If a receiver has their racket raised above their head, it means they're not ready, and you're not permitted to serve. A lob serve was effective against Vargas, and it's a serve that if I was coaching against Vargas, I would be mentioning more than once. Vargas doesn't like balls that are high. She's often too aggressive with them, creates setups or errors.
Well, she's an attacker, and you can't. It's hard to attack a good lob.
It's clean hitting from Jessica Parrilla.
A little bit better there, yes. And she can't make mistakes if she's going to win this match.
Excellent serve from Jessica Parrilla. Wet ball, claims Vargas. No, you're not going to get that call. Not, especially not the first match of the day.
A little early for a wet ball.
Our official for this match is Daniela Rico. She's a pro, still a junior, and is actually an excellent ref, handles these moments well as a junior. It's impressive.
Nice to see.
There's the example, and this is where it's going to get interesting. Here's the drama. Parrilla's not happy because look at this. Let me see if we can get a shot of this. So I'm listening in. My Spanish isn't perfect, but here's what happened. First serve was short. Remember, because the one before that was the wet ball. First serve was short. Second serve, Vargas had her racket raised while Parrilla served, which means it's a double fault side out. And so Parrilla's not happy because Vargas, she claims, held her racket up after Parrilla had checked Vargas's position.
Yes, and that's a nuance that the ref is going to have to pay attention to.
And then Vargas gets an ace serve. Here's where can Jessica Parrilla overcome this? She's playing well. Now you have to regroup after what you think is an unfair judgment.
She needs to just let it go. It's done. Go on to the next point.
And you can see she's slowing everything down.
And getting the stare down from Vargas.
The game within the game. I love it. And two aces.
Nice serve. And there's our example of good drama.
Yeah, absolutely. They're testing each other out. They haven't played against each other for 3 years. Timeout on the court. 3 aces in a row for Vargas after that little argument with the ref.
Good timeout for her.
Good timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves and be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios. 9 serving 5. I like the timeout, but I might have taken it earlier just because
3 aces
I was a
in a
little
row.
rattled, right? Well, what's the call here, Sandy?
That's what I would have given. Vargas took her shot.
Yep. Well, it's not just that she took her shot. It was a clear shot, and she was thinking about her opponent there, and she should have just kept playing through it.
Yes.
This time Vargas gets the replay call.
Just a little incident contact on the court, so she's going to get the replay on that one.
Safety hold up.
Yes.
That's a good shot. Tough shot.
Much better play from Parrilla.
Jessica Parrilla has been around the top 8 for the last season or so, but we haven't seen the marquee win.
Correct.
Quarterfinalist, sure, but can she do it at this stage?
Nice rally.
Well done, Jessica Parrilla, for keeping her composure. Defense from Vargas was good, forcing the Mexican to hit one more. And the last one is one where you think, uh-oh, it's a setup. You know you've got to put it away. She did it beautifully.
Right. She didn't try to go for too much. She went for a good shot that she knew if she hit it correctly, and I take my time, I've got the winner, and it worked.
That was a confident swing. 7-9.
Well, and it happens.
8-9.
As you start hitting your shot, you get more confidence, and you start hitting better shots, and they are less returnable, and that defensive player isn't going to get to it.
All of a sudden, it's timeout Vargas, and look what happened. It was 5 serving 6. There was a double fault, contentious double fault from Jessica Parrilla. She lost 3 points in a row from 3 ace serves from Vargas, took the timeout. Look what's happened. She's come back in, got the side out. Now she has the momentum. We'll see if Vargas can flip the coin, so to speak.
A very smart timeout by Vargas. You don't want Parrilla to get that head of momentum going because she knows what she can do. It's easier to stop it before the train gets full steam ahead. And she needs to. She wants to win this. She knows, like we do, I need to win this first game. Parrilla can be very, very dangerous if she's a game up.
Well, Paula Longoria, world number 1, just came past us to check the score, figure out how long she has before she needs to start warming up. She'll be on court next, taking on USA player and longtime rival Ronda Rasic.
This will be another interesting match. They have long history together.
Yes, they do. And if anybody on tour has Longoria's number, look at that ace serve from Jessica Parrilla. If anybody does, it's Ronda Rasic. Ronda's beaten Paula Longoria more than anyone else on tour.
That's great. So I'm looking forward to the walking drive serve. I'm hoping that Rasic brings that into that match to just give her that little bit of oomph. Oh, another ace by Parrilla. 2
in a row. So we've seen 5 aces in this first game combined. Impressive.
Well, we said serving is going to be key to who wins this match.
Ooh, there's a big skip from Vargas. It was on her forehand side. Feet were set. Drove it into the floor. The momentum has really shifted in favor of the Mexican Parrilla. 11-9. That time, it was Parrilla who had the setup, feet set, and just kind of maybe didn't move her feet close enough, let the ball come to her, and then leaned out a little bit, put that in the floor.
Brushed it just a tad.
Parrilla doesn't like it, but I agree with the referee's decision.
Vargas was hampered just a little bit, had to kind of go around Parrilla to try to get to that ball. So
it was past her, said Parrilla. I don't think so. Safety hold up replay. What an ace. That Z, I've seen Vargas do that time and time again. She just throws it in once every kind of 10 serves, and you're just not ready for it.
Well, it's deceptive. You think she's going to the left, and it just is a skinny Z to the right.
But that time the ball just came off the back wall enough for Parrilla to attack.
And she hit a good shot. It was past her, did not come off the back wall. Yeah, excellent shot by Parrilla.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the coverage. This is the first quarterfinal. You can go over. We have another stream going on, by the way, for court number 3. You can watch that one as well. Fist pump from Parrilla. We mentioned how important it was to win game 1. She's just a few points away now.
Well, she knows it herself. Well, the momentum is on her side. If she can come after having been down, win this first game, she goes into game 2 with momentum on her side.
Over on court number 2, Herrera leads 12-9. And this time it's Jessica Parrilla who says, hey, thanks for that tip. I'm going to try it too. Another ace serve.
And you see Vargas talking to herself going, yeah, I've used it. Okay, I need to be aware people also can hit that to me. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have learned that from her. She really was the first lady on tour where I saw could execute that really well. We're seeing it more and more in these matches. And an error again from Vargas. This is where I would be taking a timeout, and Vargas does so.
She thinks like you do. It's an excellent time for a timeout.
Well,
why waste it?
Absolutely. Parrilla playing really well right now. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll see if she can close out game number 1.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
We're back in game point number 1.
Just short.
Yeah, it would have worked.
It was the right time to try that.
Here's an opportunity. No. Wow. That was shoulder high. Vargas went for broke, and she earned the side out.
You have to admire her. Enough confidence in that shot that it may be for game, but I'm going to go with it.
Again, we're seeing that Z serve so effective on this court.
Working extremely well for Vargas.
But Jessica Parrilla, unlike what we saw yesterday with Rodriguez, Jessica Parrilla cut it off early and forced Vargas back.
In my mind, that's the way to attack it and take the offensive out of that, is to attack that. Don't let it Z. She got a good cross court off of it and ended up winning the point.
Game point number 2. Vargas looks back to her coach, Carlos Quadri. Let's go, she says.
Well, I like what Parrilla did, taking her cross court. However, the shot was high. It was off the back wall.
But I don't like her going to the forehand.
Yes.
Ooh, that should be an avoidable hinder. Daniela Rico slowly turns turns the scorecard over. That was quite dramatic.
Oh,
no,
she called a replay.
She called a replay.
It was classic because she's looking to the sky as she's slowly turning the scoreboard over.
Wow. I think we're going to get a rules question.
Our commissioner is headed around to answer this call for our ref.
So the rule is straight shot down the line or cross court to the back right corner.
I can see her being in the way of the cross court.
Well, she was in the way of the cross court. The question was the ball going up or straight? I think that would be my judgment. If it's going up, okay, you're leaning back, you're going up. We're not going to do that.
Oh, she's pointing out the coaches.
You can see it on the screen. Tu sabes, Cuadri, she says to the Argentine coach. You know. So here's what happened, right? We had drama at 5-6, and it really messed up Jessica Parrilla. Let's see if it does here.
No.
It doesn't. It wasn't a great Z serve. Now Vargas points to the box on the left side, says, oh, that was
nowhere near the box, no.
Not going to get that call. Officials can call a court hinder at any point during the match. We follow the International Racquetball Federation rules. But no call there from Daniela Rico, who's had a lot of action so far in game one. It's been a fun first game, Sandy.
You asked for drama. You got very good drama. And it's been a very exciting match. This still can go either way.
Here it is. Kept alive. You could sense the nerves from both players, both of them having opportunities. That's why we have a rally. Jessica Parrilla, what did she do? She went to the forehand side of Vargas where Vargas was set.
Yes, it was not where she should have gone. And once again, Vargas's forehand, when she is in that encroachment box area, is very, very good. It is not where you want the ball for her to be with her.
Vargas almost hit herself on that Z serve.
That was a little too skinny even for her.
Parrilla slowing this down. I like it. Vargas likes to play fast. Smart.
And once again, cut off that Z. Don't let it Z.
Don't let it get to the back. We'll see a timeout taken by Jessica Parrilla. I like the timeout. It's game point, but she's had two. Let's regroup. Let's take that timeout, and let's see if I can come in and execute my serve.
Take a breath. Just get a good serve in, and game is mine. I have to do it now. I've had two other chances. I've got to do it on this one.
JT. Who wants to update? Okay, so just checking in on court 2, Herrera won the first game against Angelica Barrios over on court 2. You can watch that stream on the LPRT Facebook channel as well and YouTube channel. We have both streams going on, so why not watch both at the same time? Double the action. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching. We're not done with game 1, Sandy Rios. We've been at this a little while now, and back and forth we go. This is turning into a very entertaining quarterfinal.
Well, you've got 2 strong hitters. You've also got 2 of the best defensive players there. These women get balls that we don't expect to be gotten, and they're not just getting the ball. They're putting up a good ceiling shot, making their opponent come up with another good shot. And then when they have the chance to shoot, they're taking good shots. So it should be an exciting match, and if they keep playing at this level, it's still anybody's match to win.
Diving effort from Parrilla. She started in the service box, hit a very loose serve, and then played defense the entire rally.
Well, and as you've mentioned, she went again to the Vargas forehand and lost the rally.
And again, Jessica Parrilla showing the forehand side is her forte. She stepped into that, very confident. Game point number 4.
Yes, and her first shot got a defensive shot from Vargas that came off the back wall. Yes, it was good, but it wasn't that good.
Well, Carlos Quadri down below us is twitching like you wouldn't believe. He gets very nervous. I asked him last night when he was watching one of his players, and I said, are you nervous? Un poquito. I was like, no, a little bit more than un poquito.
His version of a little is
a
little different than yours and mine.
There it is. You think Jessica Parrilla wants to get to a semifinal? You could hear it there.
She does.
She claims game 1. Well, we said it was important for her to do so. Vargas has work to do. We'll take a break. We'll see what changes she does coming into game 2. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios. Jessica Parrilla maybe doesn't have quite as much experience on tour, but she has a lot. 56% win ratio against Vargas 71. That may be why we see a 7 seed against a 2 seed, and just about 2 years older than Vargas as well. A reminder, these two haven't met since 2018, so 3 years. And Jessica Parrilla has only beaten Vargas once.
How long ago was that? When did she beat Vargas?
She beat Vargas in 2016, 5 years ago.
A long time.
Yeah. And these two are 2 completely different players from 5 years ago. I think that's fair to say as well.
Yes.
Okay, Vargas serving. Let's see how it goes. Oh.
That one, I'm going to give her that. Just got lost on the wall.
Well, it was perfect slide, and there's
right
no way
that
that was intentional.
No.
From Jessica Parrilla, but she's not arguing as she marches into the service box. Who would? It was all planned, Sandy.
Of course it was.
I like this serve. And clean backhand. Jessica Parrilla certainly does not put as much power on her backhand than her forehand, but that was accurate, and that's all it needed to be.
Well, you don't have to hit it hard to have it be a winner if you're going to be accurate with it.
Or you can hit it hard and accurate like Vargas and get the side out.
But Parrilla has power on the forehand. As you said, she can hit power on the back, but she chooses when and how she's going to do it.
Again, both players serving to this forehand side, which I think is both of their powerhouses, and they're paying the price. Another side out.
I think you're correct on that one. They need to keep the serves. Vargas needs to go back to that Z serve. She was getting so many points and getting such an advantage with it, but now she's gone away from it.
And she goes to the backhand, and this time Vargas puts one into the floor, and it's 2-0.
And as we said, momentum has come with Parrilla from that win the first game. That was close. Second serve.
Jessica Parrilla wants a replay and was not even close to that.
No.
Well, this time Vargas not happy with the no call off the back wall, and the ball hit the door. May have bounced funny, may have not. Vargas thinks it did, and no call from Rico. There was nothing to see, says Rico.
Well,
if you can't see it, you can't call it.
And that is the correct call from the ref. And that was a very good serve. Vargas is a little bothered now with this backhand side.
Yeah, we're starting to see it. 3 serving 0. Just a reminder, you can head on over and watch the other match going on. Herrera claiming the first against Vargas. That time, a big skip from Vargas and some frustration. You can see her taking some time in the back of the court. Parrilla is hitting cross court on her backhand a lot, and I don't think it's intentional. I don't think she's deliberately going to the forehand. I think it's her body position and the way she feels comfortable. Beautiful shot. We'll see a timeout surely from Vargas.
Yes. She's looked back at the coach, and I'm not sure if she looked at the coach or you. You're right there in line with him, but she did take that timeout.
Well, you didn't see me taking. I'm not coaching her. But we'll keep it here and just remind you that we have more matches coming up today, and we're going straight into our next quarterfinals. We'll have both of them streamed for you, so be sure to stay for that. You just pull up the draw. And again, these quarterfinals, we were talking about it during the break, kind of routine yesterday. One upset Rasic over Centellas, a 9 versus 8. Other than that, everybody advanced who was supposed to. But now we've got Longoria Rasic. That'll be on our show court. And then Mendez Martinez, and you can also watch that on court number 3. 2 excellent quarterfinals.
Yes. And obviously Longoria race is just going to bring a lot of interest just because of their history and the fact that Ronda has beaten her.
The timeout worked. Vargas gets into the service box. Key for Vargas, serve. Quality of serve. And it's easy when you get that serve that creates a loose return.
Right, and that Z to the right hand that comes out of nowhere is what set her up. Now she's going to have to be careful. She can't throw that in too much because now Parrilla is looking for it. And once again, Parrilla slowing it down. Don't let her get the momentum. Don't let her get the serves going.
Control the rhythm. Vargas got it. Parrilla got it. I love it.
There you go. But you see Parrilla being on the defensive but doing it well, so that she ended up in return getting the setup, and she took her time and put it down. So hard to do, but she did it very well then.
Wow, what a return from Vargas. Poking a racket at the ball. Side wall, front wall. No return, side out. One serving 5, 1-5. Point.
Just catching Parrilla off guard.
Quality of the serve. And then an error.
But you saw Parrilla try to show one thing to Vargas and then go to the other, trying just to distract her just minutely to get an easy, better serve off the back for herself. She got it, but was unable to do anything with it.
Vargas inside out forehand. Left side opened up. She went to the right because Jessica Parrilla was looking left. Excellent shot. Another point, and we're starting to see a little frustration from the Mexican.
And it's stemming off of the serve of Vargas.
Well, Vargas had the opportunity, slaps her arm in frustration because she didn't put it down. Side out. Again, the forehand down the line for Vargas has been very good in this match. If I'm Jessica Parrilla, in that one, she couldn't do anything about it. She just got it to the front wall. When Vargas sets up on that forehand side, cover the down the line.
And Parrilla was there for that one. She's a little angry at herself for not getting that shot. I think key to this is Parrilla's going to have to keep it away from the Vargas forehand. Occasionally, yes, catch her going the wrong way, but not consistently.
The far camera's down for some reason. What is
that? Oh, and there is an official court hinder. The ball came up and bounced off our camera, which is on the inside of the court. That is, everybody's asking me, that is the first time we have seen that happen. And for those who didn't hear yesterday, our camera is on the inside of the court. There is a covering on the back wall that actually prohibits us from filming from outside the court. And there you see the Z serve of Vargas. Just came out and shot past Parrilla. Our score is 5-5. Oh, and another excellent serve. Just died in the back corner and rolled out.
7-5.
And it looks like we're going to take a timeout. Parrilla taking a timeout just to regather, stop this momentum. But Vargas has served several aces on her. It's a good timeout.
Well, you can see Vargas staying in the court, and this was something yesterday when we watched Longoria against Mania, when Longoria really silenced maybe some critics on social media yesterday with a 15-0, 15-1 win over Mania.
Yes.
Longoria never left the court the entire match.
No, she was in his. If you saw the match yesterday, she's an excellent player, but she was in the zone where she couldn't miss anything. I take that back. She missed one shot. She literally hit an amazing shot off the back wall, and it died in the front corner.
Vargas wants a replay, but that was definitely two bounces, and I think it was more like a wishful hope.
It's not going to hurt to try.
Andre Parrilla is down to our right now watching his sister. They're playing in pro mixed doubles. And Andre's going to be in action as well in the men's quarterfinals.
Very good showing by the Parrillas this week. You see this high lob by Parrilla. Oh, nice shot.
Perfect shot. Fist pump from the Mexican. Barrios, by the way, is down in game 2, 9-5, having lost the first. So Herrera looking to get to another semifinal, the 3 seed.
And you saw what a good use of timeout Parrilla took. She got the ball, got a point.
What did I say, Sandy, earlier?
The forehand is not where you want to go with Vargas.
And if Vargas hits a forehand, what do you cover?
The forehand down the line.
And so if I'm Jessica Parrilla, you've got to choose. Choose down the line. You might get that back. Excellent shot, footwork from Vargas. Ball squirted out from the corner. She controlled it well. 8-6. Definite shift in momentum. Vargas seems a little more settled after that early deficit in game 2.
And they received the forehand of both of them. It's been their winning shot.
Yes.
They need to, we both have said it, they need to try to keep that ball to the backhand. There's more error prone over there.
It is 2 shots down the left. Loose returns from Vargas created a better look, and then Jessica Parrilla took advantage.
Well, she has to take advantage when Vargas gives her the setup. She cannot afford to not score on that setup.
Bit sloppy from Vargas, and Parrilla took advantage of it. 8 serving 8, game 2.
You see Vargas in the back trying to calm herself down, talking to herself, maybe getting herself to, keep the ball away from that forehand.
A very emotional player, both of them, really. Now it's Vargas who's frustrated. Look at that. So animated as she walks to the back of the court.
Well, that helps her. She is an emotional player, so if she can get past the frustration and use it, that's what gets her back into the match.
Skip ball, Vargas. We're seeing the around the world shot, the 4 walls, timeout on the court taken by Vargas. It's being used a lot more than we used to see on tour.
Yes, it could be a very effective shot. It forces your opponent to figure out where the ball's going to go. If it's well done, it kisses and stays across the back wall, which gives you no shot other than into the back wall. The shot that Parrilla put up that was the around the world, I actually expected her to shoot that. So I was surprised to see it, but it was a very smart time and it worked.
Well, the reason it's hard to shoot is because it's coming across your body to your backhand as opposed to straight in on the left side. So it creates that little, I don't see this very often. Do I want to risk something here that I don't normally hit in practice? That would be my guess.
Well, but she had the one that I thought she was going to shoot, but it worked out. She chose the right shot. She put up a very good round the world is what got her that point.
Wow, this has turned into an excellent match. Of course, a reminder, you can also watch our other stream going on, Herrera Barrios. Herrera won the first, is in the lead in the second. Be sure to tune in. Get 2 screens out, watch both, enjoy the coverage.
Well, that's where you have the phone watching one and the computer on the other, so.
Here we go. Parrilla leads 10-8. Excellent serve opportunity. But not put away. Parrilla went for it, left it too high to Vargas's forehand.
Well, I think either back to the backhand side or a good pitch to that front right corner would have been a smarter shot.
Here we go again.
The sigh.
I think we all heard that. And it's got to be frustrating. Oh. Jessica Parrilla just checking to make sure her opponent was okay. Expect a Z serve to the left side. And expect Jessica Parrilla to cut it off because in game 1, she allowed it to go deep. She paid the price. Not anymore.
No, and that was an excellent cross-court backhand from her.
Because you're taking it early. You're taking it early while your opponent's still up front, and so then the wide angle across court really opens up.
And as long as she keeps it off the back wall, it's gonna pay off for her.
Ooh. Vargas says, I'm seated number 2 for a reason.
Well,
Backhand splat rollout.
yes, but that ball did not kiss the sidewall high. That's what gave her that shot. And if Parrilla is going to go to the Vargas forehand, that's how she's going to have to do it. She cannot do it when Vargas is in position. She's got to keep it low and past her.
Running around to hit that forehand, Vargas, deep on the left side. It was an all or nothing shot. She got away with it.
Yes. Well, we've seen her do that before. That's not all that unusual from Vargas to run around and take that with the forehand.
So what's the call? We knew it was going to be a replay, and we knew what Vargas was going to think about that.
She wanted the avoidable. So
Well, at
who
least
wouldn't?
our official is consistent.
As a
At least
player,
they're both unhappy.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I've always told people if I'm reffing and both people walk off the court mad at me, I've done my job well.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'd prefer they both walk off and be fine with me because I made all the right calls. Opportunity. Excellent shot, forehand side. Jessica Parrilla strides forward. 11 serving 8. Four points away from a place in the semifinal. This would be a big win for Jessica Parrilla.
Very big. Mistake there.
Where did Vargas go?
Straight down the line. Well, to hit it to that side of the court, the pinch was loose. It just set up the Vargas forehand, and she pushed it right down the line.
High percentage shot from the number 2 seed. Second serve coming up. Did that go through her legs?
I thought it hit her, to be honest,
my
until I
gosh.
saw it behind her.
Vargas got away with one. Not being hit and a skip from Parrilla. But maintains her composure and gets the side out.
I'm not sure, but that was almost like a little banner. You're not giving it to me. I'm just going to keep taking it. So you better start giving me the cross court.
Yeah. Parrilla is not holding up.
No, she's not.
And
Well, in her mind, she's had 2 very good ones taken away from her.
that serve kicked out, and you saw what Vargas did with it. That was a confident strike on the right side. Back and forth we go. Maybe we'll see. Parrilla doesn't like the no replay call. Over to our left, Herrera advances to the semifinal. Jessica Parrilla feels like things are going against her as far as officiating goes, and this is where the official can say, you know what, let's cut this out right now. Here's your warning. This is, you're going too far. Get on the court, play the match. That's my call.
And Daniela, actually, our ref took it very well. She didn't react. She just let her vent and rant and rave and never changed her call, which is not a bad thing to do.
Now we get the replay.
And Vargas doesn't like that. Well, you wouldn't expect her to.
That's
And now we get yelling at the
little
ref.
bit of a makeup call, maybe, Sandy.
Maybe.
Ronda Rasic looking on, gives me a look, shakes her head. I think she agrees with us. She'll be taking on world number 1, Paola Longoria, on this court next. Worth watching that one.
Yes, and the crowd seems to be building. Oh, look, this is an excellent match. They should be here watching this match.
Put away by Parrilla. Good shot. This is Rasic's home.
Yep.
This is where she plays. This is where she trains. We'll see if that helps her. She's going to need every advantage to take out the world number 1.
And we all know the home crowd can do a lot of things. And once again, forehand down the line.
10 serving 11. What a reach from Vargas. That time Vargas did, but hit it right back to Parrilla, hit the sidewall. Here we go. 4 points away, Parrilla. Does this change the momentum?
Well, you hear her on the court just getting herself worked up into the match. This is it. I need to do it now. So this is her chance.
Lots of people enjoying this up around us, watching over our shoulders, trying to get a look in at this match. And Parrilla earns another point on her forehand. I think really it's the lack of unforced errors from Jessica Parrilla that has given her the advantages in this match. She's playing very clean.
Very clean. I mean, she is hitting it to the Vargas forehand, giving her setups, but she's not skipping. And that's a big difference right now.
Outstanding defense from Vargas. Parrilla went around the world just like her opponent. It was a little short. It was a difficult shot, but the world number 2 put it away.
Well, she had room to shoot it. She didn't have to just defense it. She was able to be offensive with that, and that's Vargas's game.
Again, the feet, the lunge into the floor, a point for Vargas.
And that's one of the few skips that Parrilla has had this match. Much better by Parrilla. She put it down the backhand. Vargas was almost covering the forehand, looking for that cross court, but she went down the line. Much smarter shot right now.
And Vargas had an opportunity down the right side, but it kissed the sidewall back into her opponent. And that's why Jessica Parrilla stays in the service, or gets in the service box. 12 serving 11. And gets a free point, make that 13. Unreturned by Vargas. 2 points away from a place in the semifinals. Who will she face? That will be Herrera. Herrera advanced 2 straight over to our left against Angelica Barrios from Bolivia.
Oh, another wonderful serve by Parrilla. Vargas is not happy.
She wanted a wet. No, she wanted a wet ball, but we're not seeing that. The floor is just a little slippery.
Well,
and it's just part of the floor.
And neither of them are diving,
right.
So it's not like a wet shirt that didn't get cleaned up.
Here we go. Oh! What's the call? Vargas wants avoidable hinder. She's getting the replay. Vargas doesn't like it. Again, consistency, right? Carlos Cuadri telling Vargas to calm down.
Yes.
Rico hasn't been calling those small contacts. She's letting them play. Here we go. Game point number 2. Match point number 2. She got it. Oh! Groans around us as we also groan. You don't really, that's what you want on a match point. Set up in the middle of the court, everything available. She skipped it.
It's almost too perfect, which is almost why you want to go. That's why she skipped it. Totally what I want, but not what I expect.
Vargas staves off the match point. Is 4 points away from a tiebreaker. That's loose. Make that 3 points. Tension in that Mexican racket.
But you notice as she looked back at her brother, she shook her head. Yes, that was 1. She needs 4.
Soft hands from Jessica Parrilla. She likes it. Taking her time, regrouping. Match point number 3. Alexandra Herrera wanders down to take a look. Mendez Martinez warming up on court 2. Here it is. Two bounce call against Jessica Parrilla. That's a difficult one. I think it bounced twice.
It was close. And our ref was standing right there,
Yeah.
so she had the best view of that.
I think a quick poll of the fans around us thought it was 2 bounces as well. Maybe they just want a tiebreaker. Point for Vargas. 13-14, timeout taken by Jessica Parrilla. She's still not happy with that call. I like the timeout regroup. We'll take a timeout too. Back in just 1 minute. Oh. 13-14. Set up. 14-14, Sandy Rios.
Okay, well, I think the crowd may get their wish for a tiebreaker here.
Well, Vargas staved off 3 match points. Can Parrilla stave off a game point? Big moment. Wow.
And Parrilla made a stabbing return of that.
Outstanding, just to get it back.
Yes. And then gets the skip to get back in the box.
High drama here on court number 1 at Arizona State University. Match point number 4. Parrilla looks to her brother for some guidance. Here we go. Set up.
And hits it right to her.
Oh my goodness, what effort from Parrilla, but again.
She had the setup and did nothing with it. Oh,
That's tension,
it's
right?
nerves.
We
It's
know
all
that in
nerves.
practice, she buries that somewhere.
Instead of just setting up her opponent.
Game point number 2, Maria Jose Vargas. Ace serve from Vargas. We're going to the tiebreaker just like that.
Well, I think what we saw here is just a little bit more experience on Vargas's part. Parrilla, this was a huge step for her to take Vargas out in 2. And did that get to her? I think it did. Just a little bit too much. So,
Well, guess what, everybody? We're going to the tiebreaker, first to 11, win by 1. It's a toss-up. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios enjoying this match, this first quarterfinal of the day. If you're just joining us, the winner takes on Herrera and Mendez warming up over on court 2. You can see that on our stream as well. But why would you go anywhere? In fact, just put them both on because this will be drama.
we've had excellent drama up until now. It's been it could go anywhere. This tiebreaker, it's going to see who can bring the momentum, who can mentally stay into this match.
Well, Vargas is on the court first. She wants to get on with it. She has the momentum. There's no doubt. She has the momentum. Jessica Parrilla knows 4 times she had opportunities to win that match. Twice, they were easy opportunities for most situations. If that's 2-2 in game 1, that ball's put away. But when it's match point, it's a different type of point.
And this is a big step. I mean, we've mentioned before, this is going into the semi. This is a big step for Jessica. What she needs to do now is that's over with, put that out of her mind, not get caught up in the lost chances from the previous game, but just take courage in what she's done that got her where she is. It won her game 1, it got her 2 possible match point in game 2, and just keep doing that.
So here we go. Parrilla is serving first because she won more total points.
And And it looks like we might be looking for line judges, possibly.
I'm not sure. I can't hear.
Yes, I think they're looking for line.
I like this decision. I mean, sure, it takes an extra couple minutes for this to happen, but I like the decision because it's going to clean up any unfairness perceived by the players to the ref. And ultimately, I think you and I agree that the ref has been very consistent.
Yes.
Both players feel that that they've had calls go against them. The line judges eliminate some of that.
Well, it gives them more confidence. It will probably actually cut down on some of the questioning, because now I know I can go to the line ref. I can appeal a shot if I don't like the way it went. And it's a tiebreaker. This is a big thing for both of them. It's a step up into the semis, and why not have it as fair as we can possibly get it? And I'm not sure the line reffing is actually the easier part of the reffing duties.
Okay, I think we've got him. Apologies for that, but we try to play without line judges just because it is an inconvenience to recruit line judges who typically don't volunteer, who would. But in this situation, okay, let's make sure that the right calls are made. Let's make sure the winner comes out knowing, or the loser comes out knowing that the play was fair and they don't feel cheated in any way.
Right, and in my experience, most of the time, once line refs appear on a match, they're never even used. They're just there. And it's just an padded security and confidence for everybody on the court. They, most of the time, don't even get involved in anything.
I bet they get involved in this match.
This one's probably going to go a little against the grain.
All right, here we go. 0-0, first to 10. First to 11, win by 1.
And Parrilla strikes first.
Excellent serve. Look at how quickly she got down ready to serve. I think she's recovered from that. But Vargas on the forehand side, so confident. 2 excellent forehands. 1 down the line, 1 cross court.
Well, and Parrilla did cover down the line, and then it went cross court.
Over to our left, our other quarterfinal, our third quarterfinal has already started. You can watch that on our stream as well. Well, you're not supposed to pinch a pinch, but Parrilla did it there and won the rally.
If you do a better pinch, it sometimes takes that saying down.
Diving effort from Parrilla keeps it alive. But Vargas backhand down the line is even better.
Clean down the line. And another pinch by Parrilla to that front right corner.
1 serving 0.
Oh, rare skip by Vargas on that forehand.
Not close at all.
No.
And you can see her bouncing up and down in the back of the court. Good start for Jessica Parrilla. That was close.
Just a push by Parrilla into the bad shot. I think she had time to swing on that. She should have probably put a little more on it.
And a lunge. And a skip.
But you see that Z from Vargas. It's so deceptive and so good.
And even if you get it back, it's rare that you get it back well. Vargas wants a replay. She's not going to get it, and she's going to appeal, and I think she's going to lose this appeal.
I think so.
Wow.
Oh, they both overrule. Oh.
I'm not sure I agree with that call, Sandy.
Well, and sometimes the way it's put to the line judges can affect what they think that they're calling.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. They should know what the reason for the appeal is.
Good recovery from Jessica Parrilla.
Well, she was smart. She didn't let it bother her. It was one call.
Well, again, the line judges made the decision. Okay, that's why I asked for line judges. I got to accept that. Oh.
Beautiful return by Vargas.
Vargas won't like this.
Appealing.
One agrees, one disagrees, so call stands.
It's a smart thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good serve. And put away. Up in the service box for a third point, 3 serving 1. It's gotten quiet around here, and it seems to have gotten quiet in the court as well.
Well,
what a recovery. Not that time.
Ugh. Well, and here again, now we have our line judges. There's no drama because guess what? I can argue on all I want, but it doesn't matter. It's not just the ref I'm arguing.
Well, Carlos Quadri, he is stuck between a court 1 and 2 right now, trying to coach 2 courts at the same time. We already know how nervous he gets. He's going. We're watching him go back and forth, his head bob back and forth.
He has a big stone pillar that he has to look around, which is what makes it even funnier. Just an excellent return there by Vargas on what was a very good serve by Parrilla.
Oh, that's tough.
He just caught the side wall. Oh, excellent second serve there by Vargas.
Short serve. Close.
Second serve.
We're going to get a point there for Vargas.
Yeah, it was scrappy from Parrilla. She was just trying to keep the ball alive. And a point for the Argentine. takes the lead for serving 3. Make that 5. Timeout taken by Jessica Parrilla. I think a good timeout. While we have that timeout, just a reminder, you can also watch Mendez Martinez on our other stream. It's game 1, Mendez leading 5-4. Of course, coming up after this, Ronda Rasic will be facing off against a longtime rival, Paula Longoria. Both of those have earned every accolade in the sport, but it's Longoria who's been in the ascendancy for 10 years.
And Ronda's got her, she can do it. We know she can do it. She's going to have to play her game and play it at the highest level she's got to beat Longoria. And
we saw Longoria play at the highest level she's got yesterday and absolutely dominated in her round of 16 match. She's playing phenomenal racquetball right now. It's going to be so hard to beat.
She is. I expect her to play at that same level because she has just as much to prove against Rasic as she did against
and I think she knows Rasic can beat her because Rasic has beat her multiple times and is a threat, even in the twilight of her career.
Good timeout.
I swear we don't plan these things, do we, Sandy?
No, we don't.
We just
if you knew us,
you know racquetball. If you know racquetball, you know that timeouts give you an advantage. And more often than not, when you take a timeout, you win the rally. It's in equal level playing. And another point. 4 serving 5. Everybody all around us enjoying this match down in front of us at the stadium seating. That was a statement forehand.
Well, and you saw that rally. It's almost like they're rushing shots. They're taking them shoulder high. They're setting each other up. And then Vargas actually took her time and hit the winning shot. She didn't just swing away. She took her time, put the ball down.
Defense from Vargas. And again, what's the call?
I'm going to give Parrilla I would give her a replay on that. She may have sold it a little bit better than others have, but at her last view, her opponent was in front of her on the floor.
That should be a replay. I don't think Vargas knew it. She'll appeal. I think she's going to lose this appeal because there was a screen and impediment. A replay. Both line judges agree. And Parrilla is checking how many appeals does she have left. She's just checking. You can lose 3 appeals. Ooh.
Nope.
A little incidental contact in the back left corner after that rally.
But you saw Parrilla push the ball, and she skipped it in.
Mm-hmm. Well, she knew Vargas was deep. And again, Vargas doesn't like it, but I have to agree. I mean, you didn't give your opponent the opportunity to try to get that ball back.
And both of these women play excellent defense. They're quick, they're divers. You've got to give her the chance to get there.
You have to give the benefit of the doubt. They are athletes. A broken ball. We just needed a little more tension in this tiebreaker, Sandy Rios.
Just a little. Well, and you know Parrilla's not happy with that. She hit a good shot. She hit a winning shot, just happened to break the ball when she did it.
So players are not allowed to leave the court at any point without the permission of the official. So Parrilla changing her glove while the door was open. This match has had a lot of discussion points.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. A good way to put it. That also is what's made it a very exciting match.
Absolutely, and a close one. It's been fun. Hope you're enjoying it. Wherever you're watching, thanks to those of you who shared the feed as we spread racquetball around social media. Here we go. I'm not. Oh, a screen serve, appealing a screen serve. One agrees, one disagrees. And Jessica Parrilla frustrated and will lose a point accordingly.
And then Vargas hits a very, very good drive serve to this backhand. And Parrilla takes her second timeout.
We're just getting a quick update. It is 8-4. Good timeout, I think, from Jessica Parrilla. She had some momentum, but maybe getting a little distracted by some of the appeals, some of the back and forth, the complaining. Focus on what you're doing, which is executing your shots. Get back in the service box.
Yes, she's gotten frustrated, and she's letting what has happened in the past get her frustrated now. She needs to throw that away, get back on the court, get the service, and then get some points. And as you see Vargas not leaving the court, no reason for her to.
No, 3 points away from advancing to the semifinals. Well, she'll take on Alexandra Herrera. Herrera earlier defeated Vargas 2 straight. Over to our left, it's still game one. 10-7 in favor of Martinez over Mendez. That's another tight match. You can see that on our other stream, which we're also showcasing. Hope you're enjoying all the coverage from this morning. Vargas 3 points away from this match. If you're just joining us, saved 4 match points in the second game.
Oh.
Make that 2 points.
And you see Vargas, she's getting, her shots are down now. She's not giving Parrilla a chance, a second chance at anything.
That looked like a wet ball. But she's appealing a screen serve. This time the other line judge agrees and the other one disagrees. So at least they're consistently inconsistent.
There you go. And you see Parrilla checking the ball to make sure there is not a wet spot on it.
And here we go, 10-4 match point. Short by a few inches. Vargas showing some mental control in game 2 to get to this tiebreaker. Vargas puts it down. What a turnaround. Parrilla obviously unhappy with the outcome, knowing she had not only opportunities to win the match in game 2, but some what we would consider routine opportunities to win it, and she didn't.
Right, and that comes down to nerves and mental toughness, and she's just going to have to learn from it. She did have the match on her racket 4 times, but 2 definite winners that she just missed. And there's nothing she can do other than take and learn from it.
Credit to Maria Jose Vargas. She advances to the semifinals to take on Herrera. That will be an interesting test because Herrera is a shooter.
Yes, and she's a lefter, so it does. We all know it gives a little bit of different angle, a little different view of every shot. Vargas has played lefties before. She's experienced. She's going to have to play and shoot well to beat Herrera.
Well, if you're not watching, head over to watch Martinez-Mendez. That's a tough battle. We're going to let Rasic and Longoria warm up on this court, and then we're back for our second quarterfinal on the show court. It should be a fun one. But on behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, Jay Josie, Sandy Rios, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back soon.